Pump Seekers chest day. So today I am doing my favourite type of bench press, which is with a bar. And so I started out just with the bar. I always like to just do 10 to 20. I don't know what I did today, but just with the bar, just to get your body knowing what's going on, that sort of shit. And so yeah, I was pretty happy that I've never used the bench presses here at the World Gym Caloundra. And what I liked is that as you pull the bar forward, you might be able to see it in this shot where I'm using the 60 kilos here. You pull the bar forward and it comes with you. So you don't need a spotter to lift it off for you, because you're bringing it forward to lift it off, and then the arms fall back. Yeah, you didn't really see that in that shot. But what it means is that you don't have to reach back and lift the heavy weight off the rack in that awkward position for your shoulders. So you bring it forward to where it's like more comfortable to lift it off, and then you with the sort of like moving arms, and then they automatically fly back once you start bench pressing. So yeah, it's good for your rotator cuffs and everything. Yeah, so I'm glad they've invented those arms, because it actually is hard to find somebody that can spot properly and and that will lift it off for you and everything. Years ago I had a really good gym partner. See, even there with the spotter, he's trying to do a good job. He's never spotted before, and he's only going to be spotting with one arm, just helping me guide to rack it again at the end. That looked like a set with low reps, so I put it up to 80 and I couldn't do enough reps, so I dropped it back, the weight, back to 70, and then I was able to get more reps out. So I'm not interested in looking like a strong man in the gym. I'm not really interested in doing max weights and getting out low reps. I'm interested in doing what I can do 8 to 10 or 10 usually. So I'm happy if I can only get 5 or 6 reps out of the weight to go, right, that one's too heavy. And for the next sets, drop it back to the weight that I can get 10 out of. So that's what I did. So I should end up, I wonder if he films the whole set here, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, because I'm running out of gas. Okay, so I did 8, but that would have been at 60 then, if I could get that many. It wasn't at 80. And this would be another set at 60, I would say, unless I've stripped it down and put, 70. I'm saying all these fucking figures. Because the last set I ended up dropping it back to 60 again. Just to... Actually, no, I didn't. I did as many reps as I could at 70, then dropped it back to 60 and got as many reps out at 60 as I could. It's sort of like a superset kind of thing. I think I get up fairly quickly here, change it over. Here he is filming upside down. Did you get dizzy then, folks? Yeah, so they'll drop the 5 kilo weights off, and now it's back to 60 kilos. And this happened all within under a minute, 30 seconds to a minute. I was going again. I can't remember how. This is the last set. This is like a burn off set, but I can't remember what I did. It doesn't look like I got too many by the looks of it. But anyway, that's what I did. It was a pretty good chest session, really. Went all right. I was happy enough with it. And then I got on the, what do you call this, decline hammer strength machine. I'm actually too fat at the moment for the decline bench press. I couldn't really get on it. So glad they've got these seated machines for us fatter, gutted bastards. So, I can do, what's its face, decline chest here. So I think I just did 3 sets of 10, and then went on to the incline hammer machine. I like the incline hammer press. scientifically, I don't think they've proven that doing these decline and incline presses do anything. A lot of the bro science, a lot of people say it does, and they go, oh yeah, you've got to do those inclines, they'll build the armadillo chest or the Roman soldier chest plate chest, you know, and all that, but I don't think they've actually proven shit. I think, that, to be honest, others want to use fancy shots from the top, so this is still decline pressy. Likes to do fancy shots and do the Spielberg. I think later on in this episode he does a lot of fast forwarding type messing around with those sort of editing components and filming strategies. But what was I talking about? Yeah, like really you just need to do flat bench press, then your chest is done and you walk away. In all honesty, there's no evidence that this does anything, and really I'm just doing a shit ton of reps on chest that you don't even need to do, really. But look, once again, it all comes down to you. Do you believe in the might and magic of machines and different weird benches and different exercises that they've invented as time goes on? And, you know, I like to just keep going and have fun with it all and that anyway, even though you've got logic. And then, like, see, I really like this hammer strength, and I feel I get a great pump in the top of my chest. I feel it's building my chest in my mind, sort of thing, but I don't really think it's doing shit, if the truth be told. I think, so even incline dumbbell, incline bench with a barbell, this machine, it's just a chest press, that's all it is. And it's just another machine or bench or exercise that it helps PT cells programs, it helps hammer strength cell machines and benches and all that kind of stuff, and makes everybody sound knowledgeable. But the point is, if I had just done flat bench press and walked away, that would have been enough for chest. That includes flies with the dumbbell or the machine or the cable crossover, all that stuff. Even dips. Dips really do more harm than good, as I understand it. But like, I'm going to go over and use the dip machine in a minute, and in my head I'm like, oh yeah, I get a good pump in the chest, and it's all about my triceps too, you know, and all this kind of stuff, all these fancy camera angles. I'm glad we got me doing the wonderful commentary over the top, because I don't know, it looks weird if you ask me. So at least this is a bit more normal. God. So I'm actually doing this, it's only 80 kilos, but I'm still probably doing it too heavy. I should just be doing it really light, having fun with it, getting a little pump, an Arnold pump, getting horny, and just realising that it does a bit of tricep or whatever. But like I said, realistically, I shouldn't even be doing it at all. It's a waste of time in a sense. Other than just the fun element and the fact that I'm doing some more blood pumping exercise and whatever, it really is kind of just a waste of time. Like the flat bench is all I needed to do for chest, and then I could have done some triceps or some arms or whatever and got out of there. But look, I like to mess around. Hey, these videos are long because I'm using all these machines and shit as well, instead of just being that bench press session and then me gone. You know, you can be in it, if all you're doing is bench press, you can be in and out of there in 10 minutes. But this, I don't know how well, this is an 18-minute 25 video, or 28, 25, but I was in the gym much longer than that. I was in the gym an hour, or maybe more. So, yeah, here he is filming different angles of me doing this. I experimented with a couple of different things here, sort of leaning forward, which I think puts it more in the chest, and sitting up a bit more upright, which also makes it more tricepy. I don't know, some people would say that sitting up more straight is going to damage your shoulders more than leaning forward does, and all that as well. But I think the thing is, I'm not doing enough weight for it to really cause any damage or anything like that. I felt, so here I am now doing flies. And like I said, this machine's pretty much just a waste of time too. I just do it really light, as you can see, and then I let it stretch there, then I hold it and pause there, let it stretch there. I don't know, I do like the feeling of it, but, you know, look, I'd be I've got to say what the truth is, you know, and because I'm not a BS artist particularly. The reality is that this machine pretty much does FA. Sweet FA. And yet, if I was to buy it, I wonder if it's like 10 grand. I don't know. Could be 10 G's. So, this gym, the only thing actually that you need in this gym is a squat stand or rack. You don't really need anything elaborate as those squat cages. And you need dumbbells and benches. The rest of it is, it's all a crock. It's all just... So what World Gym really kind of is, it's a big showroom for hammer strength and these guys and their sort of garbage. Right? Yeah, so, but anyway, here I am playing away, having some fun. What the hell? And, is he doing slow-mo there? No, it's me going slow. Yeah, so, I do like playing on all the machines and whatever. I guess I'm just a wanker like the rest of us. All I had to do was go in there and do some dumbbell press. Oh, what the shit. Some tricep kickbacks and some... I can't think what the name of that is. You know when you get the tricep... the dumbbell and you put it behind your head and you lift it up and down. What do they call them? It's tricep kickbacks when you bend over and you kick it back for your tricep. And that other, I'm trying to think what that other dumbbell. Anyway, but this is even how I'm doing triceps is with the cable and pushing down like this. I enjoy these though. I get a nice pump doing this. Nice horny pump. Yeah. Everyone likes to get a horny pump. Well, I do. That's why I'm at the gym. Get pumped. Pump seekers. It's all about the pump. For me, anyway. That's the main drag. The reason I'm there, to get the high. That's what it's all about, baby. The big fat high. I like using the bar a bit wider like this. Other people like to use a rope or a close grip pull down sort of a bar. I don't. But the reality is what I should be doing here, if I'm going to use the cable machine, is a one-armed rope pull down, tricep pull down one arm at a time. But realistically, you don't need these cable machines. Just use the dumbbells. You do your tricep kickback and you... What is that other one called? Overhead tricep something. Oh, this is where he's done the slow-mo. Dun, 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 dun. That's what used to happen when people did slow-mo exercises back in the 80s. They play that Chariots of Fire music shit. So he wants to... I think that this cameraman, while he would never admit it, he acts like a guy that smokes weed all evening and comes to work the next day a lunatic because he was so high last night. That's what he acts like. But I'm not saying he does. I wouldn't know. But, yeah, see, there's a guy using the rope beside me. So I'm doing the wider ones and he's got the close rope. And then they might pan across to the women beside me. They were using that sort of close bar. But, mate, this is getting into my triceps. Don't you worry about that. I've got a nice little pump and a nice little high from it. So, it's all good in the hood. Yeah. So, it is all good in the hood when you get a pump, that's for sure. So, there I am, pumping away. And that's off to the sit-up machine. I think I did 5 sets of 15. Yeah, I like the sit-up machine. So there's another example. I mean, I should just be doing these on the darned floor. But no, a $10,000 machine is what I need to do sit-ups, in dreamland. But it's fun, hey, sitting there, it's doing something for my abs for sure. Like, I'm definitely getting stronger. Oh, God, here's some more slow-mo. Oh, crikey. Must look good to him through, weirdo eyes. It really must. But God, is this going to ever end? But yeah, the sit-up machine, I did like it. It seems to hit the lower abs and the top abs at the same time, because you've got your feet under something and you kind of lift that thing too with your feet, where you pull with your upper half. And normally I'm stretching by now. Maybe I did and he just didn't film it. I don't know. Would have probably did my calves and then hamstrings over on that dip bench thing. Another fancy camera angle. Fancy camera work. Some of it, that's for sure. Some of it, not so much. Here's stretching the latomy dorsus. How do you say it? Lat. It's my fucking lat. Fucking hell. All these big fucking words for things like... Yep, stretching the latty poo, and get a bit worried about filming myself from that angle. There's a lot of guys out there that just no doubt find that irresistible. A lot of girls definitely too, but I'm not into that stuff, with the... look, I won't elaborate. I don't want to get in trouble. All right. Here we go. Sitting up. And after this, I went to the burrito bar. I had a couple of burritos at Biwa. Went to the podiatrist, got my feet cleaned up. I like that, when they get all the dry skin off your feet and make it so your feet don't crack as easily and stuff. So here I am, stretchy time. And this is, shit, every day I forget. Thigh, fucking hell. Drumstick. Stretching my drumstick. This is hip stretch. You wouldn't be able to tell that because he's filming my face. There we go, hip stretch. See my hip now. I think each day I am getting more and more flexible and getting deeper into these stretches. Well, that's right, he said, I'm going to film the rest of the video in fast forward. It'll look really classy and fun. Here I'm doing my 2 glute stretches. Then I come and do my groin and hamstring stretch. These are brilliant. Like I've said with these, well, I don't even have time to talk about it. I'm off to the showers. And this is where I ate Wonder Woman. Chowed down on some Wonder Woman. That's what they call that drink. It's a Wonder Woman.